ooh. We don't like you. We don't like you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, Kim, did you get the OT email I sent to you regarding Lee's OT from what he did before? They're kicking it back. They just need you to give a thumbs up for that. And that is one of the ones that's expedited, so the money came in. So it should be a easy justification.
Hey, Michael.
Okay.
Did you get my
No.
email?
Where do you guys go? Construction when they're doing
It's
this
hard to see him.
site today.
Oh, no, they're doing the NFL building, right? So that was us talking about some of the
Yeah.
issues between Wilson Meeting finishing up the Ford building and NFL doing their TI on their side of it. So it was iron out some of that stuff. We took care of it. And while we were there, we went to this
I
observation
did,
deck.
I sent you back and one.
Because I was trying to figure out where they had
If
this
you
done.
tell me to do it, then I'll do it.
Inside the NFL building.
Okay.
I gotta get you over there. It's probably about
Good, good.
4 or 5 months, and then it'll take form. It's coming good. You can see the building, all the buildings going up.
No, I mean, under the stadium, you know, the piece,
The retail.
no, the music,
Oh, yeah, that's good. They're about, maybe about 4 or 5 months away. Yeah, Crunky made a bunch of changes. He keeps changing them. It would have been done already, but it made all the
Okay.
Yeah, I looked at the plan. Yeah, I don't know if I was just good for 2 years.
That was not 2 hours.
But it's gonna be,
Well, because that one you could zoom through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one I got in trouble.
he's not rushing to the camp.
Yours was
like
like 2 hours.
kind of slowed down a little
Or
bit.
the harassment.
So I'm trying to keep them moving so we can get
Make sure you stay on it.
You
You're
have
an
to.
expert, so you already know all the questions.
Did I fool you when you came?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I forgot what I did.
It's been a hard time
Okay.
for about 2 days now.
When I'm preaching,
Okay.
I have my crowd that says, go get them, preacher. And then I have a crowd that goes, they keep me honest, right?
Gotcha.
I'll switch up every now.
Okay. Did I remove the sign from the yard yet?
No,
It's still there?
oh, it's still there. But I graffitied over it.
Did you recycle those?
Okay. I know tomorrow I was gonna ride around the city, because we
They
missed.
should.
I need your hand.
The councilman in Downey, he was going around picking them up and recycling.
You know, I collect that kind of
I
stuff.
do
Weird
too.
like
I do too.
that. That are mayors and
That would be too. Well, he was a new,
Did he win?
yeah, Mario Trujillo. Yeah.
Is Sal still on there?
Maybe Maxine
I
Walker.
think he's up next year.
I told Coach, don't get rid of it.
Blanca
Unless
Pacheco,
Maxine can get it.
she was on one of the commissions a while for the longest. She's I think she's District 2. But this year she was mayor. You know how they rotate?
What's Guerra doing these days? Do we know?
Nothing.
Just insurance.
I think his is in Glendale or Burbank or something. That is it.
Well, he was running his insurance out of his office in Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm ready to talk to you.
Hey, guys.
You right on time.
So I told him.
Short timer?
I need to sit down.
I won't.
Which would be reasonable and which ones you excessive. So we're gonna be sitting. Well, yeah, we need to talk and figure that out.
Yes, 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 yes. We'll get it fixed.
That means
Right hand on your heart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam City Clerk, would you call the roll?
Yes, Mayor, there's a quorum present for the City Council, successor agency, and Housing Authority.
Okay, so anyone that wants to call in to make public comments may call this number, 888-251-2949 or 215-861-0694. And the access code for today's meeting is 145-0009. Hit the pound sign. So, operator, is Senator Holly Mitchell on the line? If so, I'd like to take her first.
I don't see Senator Holly Mitchell, but I do have one person who has pressed pound 2.
Okay, then go ahead.
Holly, your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
All right. This is regarding C1, CI-1 Food Drive. The attached flyer for the proposed event is missing. It's not in the documents online. And it could be. I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Well, do you have a audio source near your phone?
No, I do not.
Well,
This goes on.
We hear you just fine.
Okay. All right. I'd like some more time then to cover that. Then, in addition, I was unable to comment on the closed session items. You guys,
Okay, ma'am, you can't comment on that now, but at the end of the meeting, during the 1 minute open session, you can.
You guys turned us off. You guys did not allow us to comment on the closed session.
Actually,
Come to the phone.
actually, we do, ma'am. There, on the agenda, the call-in number is posted. So if you'd like to talk about the closed
I
session.
was there, and I witnessed it was there. In addition, this is also on the agenda because you guys negotiated salaries and benefits for employees and people and still have not listened or addressed all complaints. In addition, you're afraid you need to do $20.09 an hour, more than minimum wage for an and there's not a description of what. In addition, apparently the mayor is making good on his public threat to apparently on the treasurer's office duties and pay based on actions that he did publicly. His manipulative charter of use, and it looks like he's trying to out treasurer. It's not a good look. He's given $2,000 for that, and most financial managers, as you all know, we have these, et cetera. Most financial managers, we talk individual if they are not coming up with $150,000 more than you are allowed at this point for the treasurer to have. That's despicable and unconscionable. You've been lumping our comments for agenda items for all items, and there are many items on. That's not enough time, and it's not appropriate. You have not addressed phone calls or emails to address the lack of service of the people that you are praises to and titles. And there are some people who are getting this, I believe, coming from money, and they're not serving the. That is abysmal and abhorrent. In the phone call, return the email, and address the complaints from the citizens, especially if they're regarding employees, and you are now in the process of creating all of these salaries.
Thank you, Ms. Kraft. You're at time. Operator, any other callers on the line?
We do have one more. Your
ahead.
line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Mayor and City Council, Gil Matthew, District 4. And I think we're going to have some improvements on the
Mr. Matthews, we hear you just fine. We hear you just fine.
I know you hear me just fine. That's not the issue. What I'm telling you is the need to improve these virtual meetings or whatever you call them. No other council has this problem. Now, I don't know what you're talking about when you tell me you can't do better. Anyway, on the agenda. Now, you've got public hearings on your agenda. Now, you're going to set public hearings, but at least obey your ordinance. The public hearings are at 7 p.m. according to your ordinance 20-01. So now what, you're going to pass a rule and a law changing meetings to 2 p.m., and then you have 7 p.m. for public hearings, and you've never had a public hearing at 7 p.m. All right, well, we move on. Let's go to the agenda. Now, you have several items on the agenda, and I'd like to have an old report on this housing. See what is happening in Inglewood. The people are misinformed, and I can't blame it on you, but your administration. You have a dysfunctional administration. And if they can't run a damn department, how are you going to give them 2 jobs as assistants? And evaluate your administration. You have a dysfunctional administration, and they are not ready for prime time. And that's Fields, Atwell, and Esparza. And they're giving you false information, and here you are, depending on what they're saying, and the heat is on you. So don't take the heat for ineffective administration. Now, Ms. Brown is giving you the facts, and what you do, you attack her. I have the facts. It's everywhere. It's on the internet. You are not a corporation. You are a municipality. There's nothing that you do that's not going through Sacramento for approval. So you got to get real. And I feel sorry for you, really, even though I shouldn't, but that's just me. Now, moving on, you got the housing on the agenda. Have an oral report. People don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then you have another item about, well, people haven't responded on the COVID. How in the hell are they going to respond? You don't even have any outreach. You don't have no media here.
Gil,
you got these
Gil, I'm afraid you're at time, buddy. Operator, any other calls?
At this time, there are no other.
There should be one waiting. It was my understanding that Senator Mitchell was going to call in.
Senator Mitchell, can you please press pound 2 on your telephone keypad? And here we go. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Senator. Supervisor-elect.
Hi. How
Welcome.
are you? Thank you so much. I just wanted to briefly touch bases, Mr. Mayor, Council Members Dobson, Padilla, Morales, Franklin, just to say hello, bring greetings. Just very briefly wanted to say that I really look forward to our collaborative partnership, our working relationship in the months and years to come. I'm very proud to have been elected by the residents of the 2nd District to serve you and serve them as a incoming city member of the Board of Supervisors. Let me say I know we have a lot of work ahead of us, thanks to COVID, thanks to the current economy. But I just wanted to reach out and say I want to make sure that you know that I am there to serve you. It is my hope and expectation that within my first 100 days of service, to be able to convene a meeting with and bring together elected leaders from across the 2nd Supervisorial District. I know we've got Brown Act issues, so I'm going to invite all the mayors of the 9 cities and ask that you identify a council member or 2 you'd like to join us. really just to have a roundtable conversation about what we're all confronting and make sure that I hear directly from you the needs of your city and our shared constituents as we go forward in combating this public health and economic pandemic. So thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, for affording me this opportunity. I just wanted to be able to reach out even before I take the oath of office, try to touch bases with all of you to say I'm here to serve.
I want to say congratulations. I'm sure each one of the council members will want to give a word. If you looked at the numbers, you were voted for overwhelmingly by the Inglewood community, and we're just glad to start working with you, Councilman.
Thank you, Mayor. Supervisor-elect Mitchell, this is Councilman Eloy Morales. Congratulations. And I just want to, I hope we see you soon here. Welcome to Inglewood. We, as you know, we are a city that's growing, and I think, you know, your overwhelming victory shows the support you have here, and I hope that we develop that kind of relationship with you as a city. So welcome.
Councilman Franklin?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Supervisor-elect Holly Mitchell and now Senator, congratulations. Hopefully you'll bring that same energy and perspective that you have up in Sacramento regarding budgeting and being able to bring the supervisorial districts back in line to be able to meet the needs of the community. And look forward to working with you on behalf of the city of Inglewood on our partnership to make, again, the Inglewood the jewel of the South Bay. Again, congratulations.
No, we've already done that, Ralph.
Thank you so much.
Wait a minute, Mayor, not until we get the Clipper Arena.
Right.
Thank you.
Councilman Padilla. Councilman Padilla.
Thank you, Mayor. And Senator Mitchell, again, you know, congratulations on your overwhelming victory to be the Board of Supervisors for the 2nd District. I live in your district, and I truly appreciate working with you as a senator, and look forward to working with you as a representative on the Board of Supervisors. So again, congratulations. Wish you nothing but huge success. Thank you.
Councilman Dodson, District 1. District 1.
I would just like to congratulate you on a wonderful campaign, and you evidently have more of the people on your side than the opponent. So I want to congratulate you for your overwhelming victory, and I would love to have a chance to sit and talk with you.
Senator.
Well, Councilman Dodson and Mr. Mayor and all the council members, thank you so much for allowing me just this brief moment. Like I said, as you all well know, the hard work now lies ahead of all of us. And I want you to know that I'm a hard worker. I will roll up my sleeves and stand beside you to get it done on behalf of our constituents. Thank you so much. I look forward to being able to see everybody in person.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Item 1, CSA 1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Move allow payment of the bills.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members, successor agency members, and housing authority members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Chairman Butts.
Aye. Consent calendar, items 2 through 6.
So move.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. SPH1.
Staff report requesting that a public hearing be set to consider an ordinance amending Inglewood Municipal Code Chapter 12, including zoning code amendment to modify self-storage facility regulations citywide.
Set the public hearing for November 24th at 2 p.m. SPH2.
Staff report requesting that a public hearing be set to consider proposed substantial amendments to the fiscal year 2020 through 2021 annual action plan to reallocate program funds for the minor home repair program in the amount of $276,553.
Set the public hearing for November 17th at 2 p.m. 01.
Staff report recommending the adoption of ordinance number 21-01 to establish salaries and conditions of employment for fiscal year 2020 through 2021.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. A1.
Thank you, Mayor. We had a closed session regarding the various negotiations with the unions. As to that, a discussion regarding the status was provided to the city council and no action was taken, and there's no reports from the city attorney's office.
CM1.
Yes, thank you, Mayor and City Council. I just want to encourage Inglewood residents who are renters to contact City Hall. We have extended our rent relief program, and we would like to really encourage participants in that program.
All right. CC1.
No reports, Mayor. Thank you.
Real quick, Robert, would you come up and go over the conditions for the debit card program and the rent relief program? Could you definitely read the 4 conditions?
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council. Can you repeat that last part, sir?
The 4 conditions?
The 4
that we listed
conditions for the rent relief program?
Yes.
Sure. So one of the conditions for the rent relief program is that you're a renter in the city of Inglewood, that you're fall under the income limits, that you show that you've been impacted by the COVID pandemic financially, and that you're behind in your rent at least 30 days. So this is the rent relief program. The other program that we've created is the debit card program. So the conditions for that program is that you've been impacted financially from the COVID pandemic, and that you're a renter in the city of Inglewood. And priority preference has been given to people that are elderly, disabled, and low income.
And that is for both programs. It's both for the rent relief program and the debit card program. Those are the priority applicants.
Correct.
Okay. How many applicants have received for the rent relief program?
For the rent relief program, if you'll recall, Mayor, we did a first phase of accepting applications. For that first phase, we accepted approximately 1,200 applications. For the second phase, we're in that process now, and as the city manager mentioned, that waiting list is open, and we have about 300 people that have applied and counting. For the debit card program, that was also opened for a second time. We received, to date, I believe that we've received an extra 1,000 applications that we were requesting.
Okay, and finally, for the rent relief program, we will pay up to 3 months of arrearages rent. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
And one other thing I'd like to mention, for the debit card program, that is currently closed because we reached that capacity of that
Reached
extra
1,000
1,000.
applicants.
Correct, that extra 1,000 applicants.
Okay, so, okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, did I say CC1?
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay,
Thank you.
CI1.
Yes, Mayor. Initiative by Councilmember Padilla requesting approval of city sponsorship of the 2020 Annual District 2 Christmas Drive-Through Toy and Canned Food Drive to be held on Saturday, December 5th, 2020, from 10 o'clock a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. at the District 2 Community Center located at 1201 North Latihera Boulevard.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. H2.
Staff report recommending adoption of a resolution approving changes to Chapter 4 and 17 of the administrative plan for the Housing Choice Voucher Program.
Move for adoption.
Second, Madam City Clerk.
Housing Authority members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. We'll adjourn the Housing Authority. Appointments to boards, commissions, and committees. Councilman Padilla nominates, and I appoint Kip Rudd to the Aviation Commission.
Second.
Move concurrence.
Move concurrence.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Buds.
Aye. Public comment. Any persons wishing to address the city council on any matter connected with city business not elsewhere considered on the agenda may do so at this time. What's that? Oh, okay. May do so at this time. Operator, are any callers on the line?
We do have one. Caller, your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Apparently, it is repeated of trying to silence citizens, and you guys clearly exclude yourselves from us. We need for each agenda item to allow, not lumped all together. Additionally, I repeatedly over time requested the mayor, Mayor G. Butts, Councilman Padilla, City Manager Artie Fields, Public Director Liz Atwell, and others respond to me directly by phone calls, messages, emails, and set meetings regarding critical quality of life issues, services that I'm paying for but not receiving, and the things that I can't even participate in because I don't know that they're happening because you guys don't do appropriate outreach. You guys have been I've met with hostility, blame, saying that I'm a big complaint. You guys have not addressed, responded, or resolved any of these issues that's going on for as long as you've been in office. And I periodically remind you guys about them and you don't do anything. In addition, the mayor has been repeatedly asked and warned that identifying people in a public forum when they didn't put out their name there is considered to be harassment.
Thank you, Ms. Kraft. Operator, that's at the limit, operator. Thank you. Okay.
We do have three more.
Go right ahead.
Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Gil Matthew, District 4. Mayor and City Council, you set the public hearing at 2 p.m. Now, this is the point I'm making to you. And I don't know, Mayor Butts, what's on your mind. People work in Inglewood. And maybe you don't understand that. And working people get off at 5 p.m. They can't get off at 2 p.m. to call into you. And you're just glossing over the thing that's important in Inglewood. People don't have access to internet. There is no media, no way to communicate. Half the stuff you saying, you give no oral reports. You don't allow anybody to speak. You don't allow council meetings. You change the access code for every meeting. And I'm going to tell you something.
Thank you, Mr. Matthew. Operator, don't put the next call on line for a second. Mr. Matthew, the city of Los Angeles has 4 million people. The county of Los Angeles has about 11 million people. They hold their council meetings in the daytime. If you had something that was of great import to you, even if you were working, you could take a 10-minute break to call in. We don't have that many people call in. So I hear you say this all the time. We hear from you every week. It's wonderful. But there are other cities that hold their council meetings in the daytime. Operator, go on with the next caller.
Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. My name is Angelique Johnson, and I would like to apologize to the citizens of Inglewood 4th District for not getting my name on the ballot. But I want to thank each and every 1,383 people who voted for me. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was a pleasure. It was my honor to walk through the 4th District, from Prairie to Imperial, from Van Ness to Prairie, just all over, from the bottoms to the tops to just the Imperial Heights, just all of Inglewood. District 4, I thank each and every person that I met. I also would like to thank my team, Yolanda, Matthew, Miss Lewis, Ashlyn, Ephraim, Barbara, Gwen, and the Brown family. I just want to thank each and every person who had the time to write my name in. You have no idea how much it meant to me and how much I've grown as a human being because of this process. And I want to let each and every one of you guys know over there on the council that I've only just begun. And Mr. Franklin, I just want to say this to you. I think it was a shame that the people that I contacted in your 4th District did not even know that you were leaving, had retired, or thing, and I was the first person that they got that information
Thank you, Ms.
from.
Thank you, Ms.
So,
Johnson.
in all,
Operator, go on to the next caller.
And your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Oh, how's it going, Mayor Butt? I appreciate you picking up your phone call. This is Curtis. And I know we'll be getting in touch with each other and taking care of the situation with that bogus ticket that you wasn't aware of and now you're aware of. So I appreciate your time. I did leave a message for you this morning with Kathy. So I'm sure you'll be following up. And I'm sure you're going to do the right thing for someone you really know for years, probably over 10 years. So I appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule at 10 o'clock that night. And I did follow up with your office. So I appreciate you finally stepping up. I'm proud of you. And I look forward to hearing from you or any of your staff members.
Okay.
That's all I want to say.
All right, thank you very much. Operator, any other callers?
There are no other questions at this time.
Okay, with that, we'll go to our council comments. Councilman Johnson, District 1.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I was looking at the TV this morning, and this COVID-19 is really taking a hold on us. I want to remind everybody, they're just simple rules. Wear a mask, keep your distance. I don't see what that's asking too much to save a life and maybe save your life. So please, remember we're still in the virus and we want you around for the next meeting. So everybody have a great week and stay safe.
Thank you. Councilman Padilla, District 2.
Thank you, Mayor. A couple of things. Number one, I just want to remind folks that tomorrow, Wednesday, City Hall will be closed in remembrance of Veterans Day. And that being said, please remember to, if you know any vets, to please come over to them and thank them for their service. Many of them have given so much for us to continue to live in this free world that we call the United States of America. So I want to thank all the vets for their service. I also want to congratulate one of our building and safety supervisors that after 31 years is going to go and enjoy every day as a Saturday, Joe Greenwood. Congratulations to Joe. It's been a darn pleasure working with you, Joe, and may God continue to bless you. And whatever you decide to do, whether it's just kick back and mellow out at home, whatever. But thank you for 31 years of service. I also want to thank, my colleagues and the mayor for, approving this toy drive and the canned food drive. Folks were wondering, the flyers up here on the boards, if we were going to do it again this year, if I was going to participate. And I said, you know what, more now than ever before, our families, our children, they really, really need this help. So if you'd like to contribute, or if you know a family that can benefit from this, our toy drive or the canned food drive, please reach out to my office at 310-412-8601. Thank you for that. I also want to wish my mother-in-law happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, señora Maldonado. Que Dios la sigue con sus bendiciones. Y gracias por la persona que usted es y todo el apoyo que nos ha dado a mí, a mi esposa Estela. So I want to wish my mother-in-law a happy birthday, 89 years old, and I am blessed. I have one of those mother-in-laws that I love her to death, and so I don't take that for granted. But Mayor, on another note, I'd like for you to close in the memory of Mr. Leon Brossard, who is the father of our employee Toya Ferguson, who passed away yesterday. And may God watch over her and her family and may his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Councilman Franklin, District 4.
Well, thank you for that information. I didn't know that her father had passed. Mayor, also, I want to make sure everyone that takes time out tomorrow to reflect on Veterans Day, those individuals that fought the good fight of faith to keep our freedom, and also those that came home and not the way they left. Many of them are dealing with post-traumatic syndrome, loss of limbs, mental shock, and the mere fact that they're now back. Hopefully they're gainfully employed for those that desire, and that we work with them throughout this community. Mayor, I also would ask for you to close the meeting in honor of a gentleman named Angelique Johnson. Angelique Johnson was a first-time African-American developer that was trying to come into the city years ago for the promenade that in my District 4, and he had lost his life due to cancer. So if you close in honor of Angelique Johnson, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Morales, District 3.
Thank you. And I just want to take the time to thank the voters of District 3, not only for voting me into another term, but just the consistent support I feel throughout the community. It's a blessing, and I continue to feel that my role here is a privilege and an honor, not only in my district, but overall in the city of Inglewood. So I thank you for that. And Mayor, I know, I was looking for the message. I know that one of our employees down in IT also lost his father. Have we closed in that honor as well?
No, we have not done that yet.
Juan's dad. What is the last name of Juan? Do you know? Caceres. Juan Caceres' father. So if we could also include him, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay. First, I want to say congratulations to Councilman Morales for your overwhelming victory in District 3.
Good job, Eloy.
Every
100%.
single vote. I want to congratulate Dion Falk, District 4, over 7,500 votes. And Angelique, you gave it a good try. There's never been a councilmanic candidate that's ever got 7,500 votes. So I want to congratulate Dion Falk. What, dude? I got it all written down. And oh, don't. So I was glad, because I'm going to be fresh. So I want to congratulate Aisha. Aisha received over 24,700 votes. There is no one in the history of elected politics that's ever gotten 24,000 votes, including myself. I was like the all-time winner, and now you just, so we will be careful not to make you angry.
Stop it.
Look out now.
We're a team. We're fine.
And we congratulate you. We congratulate you, all of us still.
Thank you.
You're going to do a fantastic job. You've been a lady in waiting for so long, and it's so appropriate.
Thank you.
I want to wish Joe Greenwood the best in his retirement. And I want to close the meeting in the name of Angelique Johnson and Leon Broussard. Toya Broussard, at that time, I hired into the police department as a TCO around 1986. And she has progressed within the cities to become the facilities manager. And her father was 81. And our hearts go out to you and the family, Toya. And we're adjourned.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Oh, excuse me. And also, I want to close the council meeting in the name of the father of Juan Caceres in IT. And I just heard about that today. Juan, all the best to you and the family.